In the last few weeks, we have seen both marathon world records broken. A year ago, if you said either of these records would have fallen, I think almost everyone would call you crazy, especially with the fact a year ago hardly anyone knew the names Kelvin Kiptum and Tigist Asessfa. And we obviously know now Kiptum with his 2 hours and 35 seconds marathon races with such dominance and at a consistently fast pace that he seems capable of running a sub 2 hour marathon in an official race sometime soon. And Asessfa with a 2:11:53 ran so fast, we've been trying to wrap our heads around what that means for the future of women's marathon running, but it's incomprehensible. And we still don't really know much about Asessfa's training, but Kiptum, we can take a deeper look into it. Kiptum is only 23 years old and has ran 3 marathons. Valencia in 2022 where he ran 2:01:53, London earlier this year where he ran 2:01:25, and this past weekend's Chicago Marathon where he ran 2 hours and 35 seconds, meaning he has ran 3 of the 6 fastest marathons ever. 2 of the others belong to Eliud Kipchoge and 1 to Kenenisa Bekele, the 2 goats of distance running. The main question everyone is asking is, how is Kiptum so good? We're not going to speculate here, and it's worth noting that we have never seen anything like him before, as the marathon is usually an afterthought for track runners. So at the age Kiptum currently is, people like Kipchoge and Bekele were breaking world records on the track, whereas Kiptum has already moved up to the marathon, which could play a part in just how good he is. His coach was interviewed after his world record to say Kiptum usually runs between 250 and 280 kilometers a week, but sometimes around 300 kilometers a week. That's 185 miles in a week at altitude. For reference, Eliud Kipchoge is reported to run between 180 and 220 kilometers a week, around 113 miles to 140 miles. His coach has said that he has told Kiptum he needs to reduce his training or he may not be in the sport for much longer. But even if that's the case, who knows how much faster Kiptum can run before then. Looking at both the men and women's world records, we know any runner would need to have an incredible amount of talent as well as dedicate their whole lives to it. But are the records now becoming too fast as to where in order to break them, you'll need to break yourself in the process?